Hey, welcome
Hello.
to Generation Podcast. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
That's all I have to say.
That's all you got? No, this is going to be a short one.
one.
What were you telling me about your problem?
Yeah. Oh, okay. We should jump right into it.
Yeah, let's jump into it.
Okay. So lately, whenever I have sex or masturbate or fuck my pocket pussy,
Yeah.
I've been producing more pre-cum than actual cum.
What? Is that possible?
Apparently,
Jesus,
it's
man.
possible. It might be pee. It might be pee.
Do you taste it? You can't
I
know. Unless,
smell it.
You can't know. Like pee can smell like pre-cum.
You can feel the
sometimes.
consistency between your fingers.
Depends on your diet. It can
I've-
smell like piss or pre-cum. So like they can get confused. Kind of like
Yeah.
fraternal twins.
I don't eat healthy, so it's definitely diet related.
Okay, good.
It's 100% dietary.
But you don't know unless you taste it, just to be sure.
What if I have somebody else taste it?
You can let
for
me taste it. I know what piss tastes
What if
like.
I hire a guy? And I know what pre-cum tastes like.
You don't have to pay me. I'll do it. I want you to make sure you're medically sound.
Your dedication to my health is astounding.
Absolutely. You got insurance? I don't take.
I don't have insurance.
I don't take insurance anyways. It's fine.
I actually might be uninsured
Really?
right now. Yeah.
How do you know?
Because I just recently turned 26. I'm no longer my parents. And I'm not 100%
Oh,
sure I
shit.
signed up. I don't think I signed up for insurance through my job. I think I
You
forgot.
can't remember?
Because I
What are you,
emailed
me?
it. I emailed the guy in charge at one point, and I was like, I don't think I elected anything. He's like, yeah, I'd wait till the next cycle. And I was like, oh, okay.
That's like a year, right?
Cool. It's like every 3 months or so,
Every
I
3
think.
months?
Yeah. And I think I missed the second one, too.
Oh, shit, man. Let's go do extreme sports. I didn't have
So I've been
insurance
living-
for like 8 years.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I'll be okay. I can't go to the doctor, but I don't really go to the doctor anyway.
It used to be like you couldn't be on your parents after 23. They moved it back.
Mm-hmm.
They should just keep moving it back.
Because of Obamacare. To prevent the nation's youth from actually growing up.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
then becoming mature, contributing
Yeah,
adults.
absolutely.
In parts of
I mean,
society.
if you can take care of someone with their insurance, like it should be
Yeah.
family plans. First off,
Yeah.
medicine should be free.
Well. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We could disagree.
You don't agree?
Why? No, not really.
Why is
That's
that?
a conversation. I just don't. I don't think medicine is a service. Like you pay to have your car washed. You should pay to get your butthole.
Are you telling me you
butthole
want to
cleaned.
pay to find out what your pre-cum tastes like?
I don't want to. I don't want to pay for any service. But
Yeah,
if the world were free, that'd be great.
it would be great, but it's not.
But it's not. Anyway, we won't get into a political debate. This is about my pre-cum.
This is
not
about your
doctors.
We're going to debate pre-cum versus piss the next 40 minutes.
Yeah. So strap in, folks.
Hang
It's
in there,
it's a
Switzerland
pre-cum
and
episode.
Ireland. We got some listeners in Ireland. Shout out to
Shout out to the whole Houlihan's.
yeah, and
probably.
Dublin. We're gonna
Dublin.
go live from a pub in Dublin if we ever make money off this.
Yeah, we're gonna go live from a Publin.
Yeah, Dublin.
A pub in Dublin.
There's some kindergartners in Ireland just stumbled upon our broadcast.
They went to the .net now.
Yeah, we got a .net, degeneration.net. Quick shout out. It's in beta mode.
It's in beta mode.
As in a beta male is writing all the stories.
It's just right now. It's just pictures of our buttholes.
Yeah.
You got to click through like 40 pages of butthole.
One's bleached, one isn't.
We'll let you guess who's
Yeah.
who's.
Mine's bleached.
Mine's covered in. I don't wipe well.
Oh, believe you me, that doctor had a. I went to a doctor to bleach it. You know you could do that, but you can't.
Did you pay?
My general practitioner just does
You
it.
didn't do a home job. You didn't.
No,
just,
it was
you
a home visit.
You just laid in his bathtub and he poured bleach on your anus.
Yeah, in a bathtub.
Is it supposed to burn like this? Nah, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine. I know a doctor.
Yeah, I'm a doctor.
I know a guy.
I'm a doctor. I'll go here to bleach your asshole.
Get this funnel. Hold the funnel over your asshole. Hold on, let me close the door quick.
Okay. Someone's listening to music in the background. That's fine. It'll sound like crap. It's cool.
It'll be ambiance music.
But we were talking about my home visit, bleach, right?
Yeah, your bleached asshole from home. So you held a funnel over your anus.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I got a piece of burps.
And tepid water.
and tepid, and you sat in lukewarm water.
Yeah, like a child in the bath.
And he drizzled it over your head.
Yeah.
Is this a baptism? No.
I gripped so I was sitting backwards and on my stomach in the bathtub, okay?
Okay.
So I'm grabbing, the back ledge of the tub that most tubs have. I believe all tubs have that for safety measures.
Yeah.
I'm gripping that.
Mm-hmm.
I used like a washcloth. I used washcloths for grips, so I wouldn't be like hands are slippery. So I got 2 washcloths, one in each hand. I'm gripping the back of the tub.
Yeah.
And I'm on my stomach and knees.
Uh-huh.
And I'm doing my best to open my butthole with my mind.
Yeah.
And he's got the funnel on
you gotta get it post-poop when it's all stretched.
Yeah, no, I pooed.
You gotta get it post-poop, and then you have to clean out more, too.
Yeah, I ate like 4 McDonald's McDoubles. And 3 chocolate milkshakes, and I waited 45 minutes, and everything shot out. It was great. It was like I was giving birth in septuplets.
Now, why was the doctor hand soaping your ass?
I requested.
I never understood that.
I'm telling you, my general practitioner is wonderful.
He had both hands wrist deep in sudsy soaps, just each massaging the cheek.
You gotta massage the cheeks because it lets the asshole puckers if you don't. You don't want your asshole puckering, okay? If you're getting a anal bleach from your general practitioner, you want to be relaxed.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but what relaxes me is a general practitioner's soapy hands caressing my cheeks ever so lovingly.
And he's like, typically I do geriatrics, so you're a little younger.
Yeah, but that's fine. Your asshole looks the same. It's gone through a lot of use.
Your asshole's about 75% as abused as someone double your age.
You've been around, kid. Congratulations.
Congratulations on your well travels.
Yeah, on your well travels. So yeah, man, mine's bleached.
Oh man,
and yours isn't. So you're a loser, man.
I have my urethra bleached. Maybe that's why I pre-cum so much.
How do you bleach a urethra?
Whoa.
Tiny tube.
You get a catheter tube, and they sell self-catheter tubes now.
Oh, sweet. Well, I heard you had a giant pee hole, so it's easy for you because you've been fucked in your pee hole before.
Super wide. Yeah, I've been space docked.
Yeah, I thought space docked was so. There's actually controversy over this. Is one definition of space docking, which I thought was accurate and might still be accurate, is putting your penis inside another penis.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But there's another one that's like, I think pooping in a vagina or butt.
Yeah,
but I think it's the penis.
Because they're pooping it and freezing it, and then fucking someone with it. Because that's an Alaskan pipeline.
Oh, Alaskan what?
An Alaskan pipeline.
Oh my god!
It's when you shit, you freeze it. Oh, I don't know about the solidity of turds. I don't know how well they'd actually keep out of water.
Mine keep. But my diet is terrible.
If you reached in and pulled it out, I don't know how well it would sit in your hand.
Yeah. I've already shit out the Chipotle that I have yet to eat. What are you saying?
You freeze your turds.
Yes, freeze them up.
And then you take them out while they're frozen. And it's like a dildo. You fuck someone with it. And it's called an Alaskan pipeline.
Nice.
It's classy.
Fudge power drive.
It's what rich people do.
Oh, when I get rich, that's what I'm going to do.
When you tell them to go fuck themselves.
Yeah. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I've been to Alaska.
Joke's on you, I already do.
What would you spend your money on?
If I were wealthy?
Yeah.
Not working?
Yeah.
Then I would just buy the same things I do now, but just not work.
That's pretty cool. It's just like a low-key lifestyle.
Yeah. Yeah. And then hookers.
Yeah, what type of hookers?
Hookers who do, there's also a sex thing called sounding.
What's that?
It's where you take a metal rod, it's about yay thick.
Yay thick, okay.
But as thick as, there's something good to describe it.
You just compared your thickness to your own penis, and it's really small. It's long, but it's small.
Yeah, it's about the length of your penis, and you stick the rod up in there, and it's supposed to make it incredibly intense when you masturbate. It's sounding. So I buy prostitutes who will sound me, who stick up there for me.
You put a rod inside your penis?
Yeah. Yeah.
Inside of it?
Uh-huh.
How big? The rod is... That's ridiculous.
I would imagine it's painful.
Do you jerk it while the rod's in there?
Yes. I think I don't know if you pull out. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up on Urban Dictionary. What is?
Oh, there.
What is on my phone?
They're our source of all our news.
This is probably why I failed out of school.
Yep.
Let's see. Sounding. I got the pizza burps here.
Yeah, I smell them.
Okay.
What do you got?
Sounding. The practice of inserting plastic or metal sounds, long, thin, and very smooth objects into yours or someone else's urethra ultimately leads to stretching of the urethra so that larger objects, such as a finger, can be inserted in the penis.
Jesus.
Maybe that's why my pre-cum is so big. It's so...
Because guys' fingers have been there with thimbles on their fingertips?
Yeah, well, they don't say this, but the inner urethra orgasm is far more intense than the outer
You've been
rubbing.
thimbled quite a bit.
The inner rubbing is way more intense
sounded
than the
and
outer.
then you thimbled. What'd you do last night? Oh, I got thimbled.
I
No
got
big deal.
thimbled.
It was great.
It was great.
I hope he calls me again.
We met on Grindr.
Yeah.
We met on Grindr.
Into thimbling.
I
I'm
put it
pro
as one of my
liberty and
tags.
pro thimbling.
If you like, if you like liberty and thimbles,
Yeah.
Call me.
Call me. Here's my. You actually put your number.
Yeah, I put my number on there.
Or your kick.
Actually, I wonder what happened if you put your phone number on Tinder. If any girls would actually text you, let's skip the talk and just text me, ladies. Don't even yes me, just text me.
Yeah. Do they let you do that?
Maybe. I mean, I can't imagine they would stop people with their Snapchats and their Instagrams.
Well, that means they're not interested in
Anybody who put Snap, yeah, it means they just want publicity.
Attention. Yeah.
Anybody who put their, well, you can link your Instagram now, too.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, that's right. I've seen it. I'm still on it.
I don't just remember, but you can. Yeah, so you put everybody who put their Snapchat. I would just send them a dick pic.
Yeah,
not mine. Just
I've
someone.
sent someone's dick.
Yeah,
This just guy likes to be thimbled.
gonorrhea penis, and then send it to him.
You still get the matches though. We're a lonely society.
What do you mean you still get the matches?
You still get matched if you put a gonorrhea penis on there.
People be like, I have gonorrhea too.
And then about like before and after photos.
Of gonorrhea.
Yeah.
Of before gonorrhea and after
Yeah.
gonorrhea.
Which one am I? Swipe right to find out.
Because is gonorrhea temporary?
I don't know.
I think it's a temporary STD. I did a lot of research on STDs after I had my test.
Yeah.
Before I got the results, because I was freaking out. I was like, I convinced myself I had HIV/AIDS.
You're asking the wrong guy here.
About what?
STDs. I don't know shit about them.
Okay.
For sex.
Well, who was it? It was the fat Jewish said once. He's like, as long as you never get tested, you never get results. So therefore you're always
Yeah, exactly. That's how.
like once you get tested, it's like you've opened the box to Schrodinger's cat. While you're not tested, you both have them and don't have them. And by getting tested, you've effectively given yourself an STD.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's pretty genius. Where do you steal that one from?
Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
And
Big
Angela
Bang,
Lansbury
and Big Bang
also.
Theory, and everybody talks about. And Schrodinger's cat, the theory itself.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You just know the concept of it. Oh my gosh, I finished Silicon Valley. I caught up to it.
It's great, isn't it?
It's pretty incredible. The dick joke at the end of season 1 was like the best dick
Best
joke
dick
of all
joke. We'll
time.
never top that dick joke.
We can never top. We can just no matter how many times we talk about opening up our urethra so we can get fingered.
Yeah, thimbled. It's different.
Thimble.
You
What
got
is
to
thimble?
practice safe thimbling.
Please, I'll thimble you without a glove.
You know what a thimble is?
I know what a thimble is.
Yeah,
when
you
you're
put
sewing.
it on, yeah, but you put it on the edge of your fingertips so you don't get like scrape up the vagina.
There's
the urethra. Sorry,
there's a sex thimble. You wear like a sewing thimble.
a sewing thimble is a sex thimble.
I think sex thimbles exist.
They were
They're
designed
they're little rubber fingers.
like the racer tips.
Yeah, they're like little rubber fingers, and they're ribbed.
Really?
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can find it.
Ribbed thimbles.
Ribbed thimble. That's what I'm googling right now. I'm gonna Bing ribbed thimble.
Do it from your work computer. It's right there. Do it.
I already got yelled at once for doing things on my computer I shouldn't have been doing.
You can't see, but he's totally using his work computer for this.
It's not working. Ribbed thimble just shows up with some wooden thimble from like the 1800s.
Well, there you go. That's when they invented it.
They invented the ribbed thimble.
Yeah.
Although I did see in the news about a month, maybe 2 months ago, I think you sent it to me, that someone, I guess there was a volcanic eruption on an island, and they were finally digging up the remains like hundreds of years later, and they found like a prehistoric dildo.
That's awesome.
I think you sent me the
I
picture.
sent you the picture, yeah. I forgot about the story behind it. I just send you dildo pictures whenever I get them. From my sources, I have sources.
You have dildo sources?
Yeah.
This one's like a unicorn horn. You wear it on your forehead.
Yeah.
You wear it during 69. That way you can eat the pussy and and penetrate.
Exactly, man. That's what I'm all about. So the thimbling came about. Rib thimbling came about. They discovered in the 1800s.
Uh-huh.
They dug up Benjamin Franklin's time capsule, and turns out
that he
was
put his
into that.
remains in.
Yeah, he was into it,
And he had a thimble in
and
his
he
urethra.
gave explicit instructions for how to do it. What type of thimble, how large the thimble can be, how large the finger can be, because that's, you gotta have the right mix of finger, thimble, and stretched urethra.
Yeah, and that's actually how he died. He had a backed up urethra and he couldn't pee.
Yeah, he died. But he was one of our founding fathers. But really, he's the founding father of thimbling.
He's the thimbling founding father.
Yeah, that's his greatest contribution.
Was he ever president? Did he ever make it to president?
He was president of the Pennsylvania Thimbling Society.
Yeah, well, who didn't know that?
PTS, man.
I'm gonna Google it.
Google PTS. You don't know if Benjamin Franklin was president or not?
While he was sole commissioner to France, he and John Jay and John Adams, in 1785, Franklin became the president of the Supreme
Executive Council of Pennsylvania, yeah, and the Pennsylvania Thimbling Society.
Benjamin Franklin never served as president of the United States.
Yeah, no shit. Well,
he was president of Pennsylvania, which is apparently a thing back then.
Oh, cool. How many idiots had to Google this?
A lot.
So you have a lot of brethren.
You didn't know the answer.
Yeah, I did.
Doesn't matter.
He wasn't president.
I know Alexander Hamilton wasn't president.
No, he would have been, probably.
Well, probably not, because he cheated on his wife, and then he published... When he cheated, he published a pamphlet about it called the Reynolds pamphlet, because the woman he fucked was named Reynolds.
What? He did?
Yeah, and he literally wrote it and published it and sent it to, the whole country, because he founded the New York Post.
I didn't know any of this.
So he published a pamphlet called the Reynolds pamphlet where he admitted to cheating on his wife.
Shout out.
Because Thomas Jefferson was trying to frame him for, stealing money from the government, embezzling. And he's like, I wasn't embezzling. Look, I was just fucking some chick.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And then he got blackmailed by her husband. And so he had to pay the husband with his own money, but they thought he had just given the guy money taken from the government.
This guy was a scumbag, though.
Hamilton?
Yeah, apparently.
His wife forgave him.
Yeah, of course.
After their son got shot to death.
Oh, that's nice.
In
yeah,
a duel.
That guy did everything. He got shot. So both him and his son died in a duel?
Yeah, really close to the same spot.
That's some Lieutenant Dan shit.
He
wanted to be... Every Hamilton goes down in a war. Not a war.
Well, here's
duel.
the crazy... I think we talked about this in a previous podcast. But he... After his son died, his son was 20 years old. He had another son and named him the same name.
Oh, that's right, we did.
Yeah,
I was like,
him
have
Philip.
you been podcasting with someone else? Have you been cheating on me? Have you been cheating on me, Alexander?
No. I didn't even like podcasting with you.
Oh,
I started a whole podcast without you.
Yeah, is this a good time to tell our listeners that I make you do this at gunpoint? Also, I have thimbles on every single finger
right now. Yeah, you
right
threaten not to thimble me anymore.
I got 2 thimbles on my thumb. Thumbs plural.
If you double it, you
gotta
thimble.
double wrap,
double thimble
double
the thumb.
thimble the thumb. Yes.
Double thimble the thumb.
You got to.
You don't want any thumb mistakes.
Nope, no thumb mistakes. I run a thumbling meetup.
A thumbling meetup.
Yeah.
A thimble meetup.
Thumble. Do we say thumble now?
Thumble.
You can thimble or you can thumble.
A thumb thimble.
Yeah.
Thumbling.
There's different ways to do it. I like thimbling. Others like thumbling.
Some people like thumbling.
Some people like both.
You gotta start with the pinky finger and then progressively work your way up through your fatter fingers until you get to the thumb.
I've been inside urethras larger than drain pipes.
I met a guy who did shit out of his urethra. It was so wide.
I mean, if they're so big, you just go right through. You don't even need a thimble.
Yeah.
You go bareback.
You bear.
It's
You gotta get a thimble that can fit your fist.
like his fucking sewer pipe, man.
You can fist your. You can thimble fist.
You can. Oh yeah, you get one of those like arm braces. Because your hand's fine, but you want to. If they're that large, they're not feeling it, and they need to feel it. So you need a ribbed wrist brace.
Oh, right. And you gotta twirl it as you go.
Yeah, you go
spin it.
Like the things on the Technodrome. Yeah. Did you see that video of the woman with the Chewbacca mask?
I saw part of it. She like puts on a mask and like it moves her mouth.
Yeah.
And she just loses it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I want to marry her. I think she's already married, but too late.
Kill him. Just kill her
I'll
husband.
kill him.
Kill her kids too. Let her start fresh.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like the kids.
Were there kids in it? Were there kids in the video?
Not in the video, but they're referenced. So
fucking kill
I
them.
don't like that she's got.
Let her start over. Yeah, but don't tell her it was you.
No.
Just be her shoulder to cry on. Kill everyone in her life and be the new person.
Yeah. I think I could do it.
You can pull it off.
Do you think she'll thimble me as a reward?
For being there for her and murdering her family? Probably.
I think that's the least someone can
I'd be shocked if she didn't thimble you.
She'd be so selfish not to.
Yeah. I think you could talk right now. She'd be
don't
lonely
like
and sad enough.
I don't like selfish lovers.
You're like, that's why I've never came myself.
Yeah.
I only pre-cum, then I go after her.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, man. I used to hate having sex with someone for the first time, like a new person.
Yeah.
Because I always feel like I came way faster the first time.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm like, oh, God, you're not even that hot. This isn't even that good. Oh, I'm coming. Oh,
yeah,
God.
Of course, yeah.
Oh, what is happening?
Yeah.
It happened to me once. I had a girl. Well, we were planning like a date, like an actual date. It was to take her to a museum, do some classy shit, And then it worked out. She didn't want to go on the date anymore. Well, that's not true. We were planning a date, and like the day before we were supposed to go, it was like a Friday night. She texted me at midnight. She's like, "Hey, what's going on? Are you up?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "I'm on U Street with like my friends. You should come out." And I was like, it's too late. Well, I'm like done for the night. I don't really feel like it.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, cool." She's like, "Well, can I come over to your place?" And I was
nice.
like, "Oh, we've never met up before, but sure, okay, cool." So I was like, "Oh, I don't live close to Metro." She's like, "Fuck it, I'll Uber." So she's paid like $25, like Uber to my parents' basement.
Nice.
So she comes over, and like we obviously like we talked for a little bit, and then I like fucked her, and like came like really quick, like way too fast, way faster than I should. I was like, whatever. So rolled over, we fell asleep, woke up the next morning, and like had sex with her again. And I'm not sure she was fully awake when we had sex.
Oh, God.
But I'm not sure I was either. It was one of those situations where I just kind of like woke up and like rolled over and just started going to town.
Yeah, of course.
Got you. Yeah, I was like, pretty horny still. And I wanted to prove that I could. I was like, it won't be the first time again. I just came last night. I was like, it'll definitely last longer. Didn't. Lasted like even less time. And like came, but it was like a shame to like admit it, so I just kept like fucking after I came in her.
Yeah.
And was like wearing a condom, like the condom's like slipping off and like trying to hold it on, and like then I'm getting flaccid. I'm like trying to like pretend like I'm not flaccid and keep.
I'm trying to remember if I did that, but
I've done this multiple times.
Yeah.
With multiple different people.
To.
So this happened, and then whatever. So this goes on. Like a week later, she calls me over, and we hook up again. And then a week after that, like same thing. But never once came with her after that first time. We're like for like 45 minutes was just on top of her.
It
like
freaked you out. You inverted your early ejaculation.
So then I went back to our episode of like thinking of things to make you not come during sex.
Did it work?
And for like 45 minutes, and I'm pretty sure she came. I couldn't tell if she did or not. She like I got the impression she did, so I just stopped.
Yeah.
So
are you done? Me too.
I was like, I didn't ask her if she came. I just assumed she didn't get rolled over, and I was like, I'm gonna go to sleep now.
You know what would work to keep the condom on? Flesh
Tie
colored
it with
duct
a rubber
tape.
band. What?
Flesh colored duct tape. I like the rubber band idea in a pinch, but I think
thought about using a rubber band before. I've like legitimately thought about it.
to be the pressure
It's
on
hard
the base.
to keep it like a cock ring, but easier.
A rubber band for
a rubber band
cock ring
ring
from your junk drawer.
Let's see if I have it. I don't have a rubber band.
You got any
in here.
rubber bands?
I have headphones that
How about this? You gotta post it. Why don't you have a reminder? Why don't you post it on your dick not to come to her?
I got. Sometimes I forget.
Oh, I forgot to
If I come early, I'm like,
Such
oh,
an idiot.
sorry, I didn't have my Post-it.
Yeah.
My Post-it fell off and I
It's
didn't
a
remember.
crib note. Don't
I
come
have
early.
name badges from a company I got fired
Is it a
for.
visitor's badge? You should have a visitor's badge on your dick. You're
No,
just visiting.
They're just, they were for like work-sponsored events and I got fired, but they let me keep the badges.
You don't know about it. They let me keep them.
I told you I had a podcast on that work computer, right?
Yeah, and you tried to save it after you got fired.
Yeah.
As you're like fumbling around, you couldn't get the file to email.
No. I couldn't.
You should have just told him, like, hey, I got this personal file in here, I'm going to email to myself. I don't care if you listen to it, but I need it.
Yeah.
Should have just said that.
I know.
Did they let you log back into your computer? Did you try to? They're
What
like,
is this
"Don't."
let? I just did.
Did they walk back to your desk with you?
No.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You're supposed to, like, you just let a recently let go employee just wander?
I mean, I went back to I had stuff on my desk, but that was my first thought. Oh, my podcast! And that was before we had started.
Yeah.
So it was like an old.
This is another.
Yeah.
And then I've got the breakdown of bills here, and just for my energy company, I write Dom
Nice. DOMME.
because they dom me. They do. I was like, oh, why don't you just get on top and dominate me? This we need to save the podcast of this. We'll pull that out.
Oh, is that an external drive?
Yeah, it's an external one. I don't want to save it on my regular drive.
Yeah.
A
Unless you got
lifetime
in there.
membership card for Topgolf. Some receipts from Target and Costco. I don't know why these are in here.
I used to save receipts when I had that.
This is my
production
diploma
company.
from college. This is my college
Is it?
diploma.
Are you serious?
It's in my junk drawer.
Hey, you got tape in here. Why don't you
I
practice?
do have regular.
Take your dick.
It's see-through Scotch tape too.
Scotch tape works when I.
Here's some things. Here's
when
a
I
$2 bill from my grandma from like 1990 something,
Sweet.
and then a $1 bill for my freshman year at college that someone drew all over. We called it the Anarchy dollar because he wrote like
What
the
does it say?
Anarchy
Time for a
revolution.
That's pretty cool.
The idea was to write on it and spread it, but I held on to it for 8 years.
Hey, it's probably worth something now. Yeah, $1.
He was like, "Yeah, you just spread it so people can see that it's time for a revolution." And it'll just how many hands do you think it'll touch?
Oh, to be.
I was like
18
one.
again.
I mean, he did it as a joke. He just got bored and drew on
So
my
you see
daughter.
the Scotch tape? I used it for a web series after I shaved my pubes.
You use it to keep waxing your pubes
Well,
off?
the episode 2 called for me to wear panties, and I did.
For panties?
I was wearing panties.
Uh-huh.
But my character wore his roommate's panties in the episode. So, we shaved my pubes,
Yeah.
my pubis, and then we used Scotch tape to keep
Did he shave him with you?
No. Yes. No. So,
These are the results of a drug test I took for work.
Oh, nice. Did you pass?
Wait, is this that?
Can you use your chapstick?
No,
Thank
this
you.
is something else.
Thank you. Oh, that's...
Oh, this is from my STD test.
Oh, what does it say?
It's not results, it's just the test thing. Chlamydia, trichomonas, I don't know what that is.
What the hell's
HIV 1 and 2, antibody signal, RRR screen, hepatitis B surface antigen, patient education, sexually transmitted disease. Apparently they educated me. I
They're
still haven't
like-
paid that bill.
Did they tell you to pull out? That doesn't affect STD. Do it anyways.
Do it anyways.
It's better for all
Do you wear a condom? Yes. Pull out anyways.
Yeah, do it anyways.
Pull out. It's not free. It's for the girl. And I got headphones that were from a girl I used to have sex with. She
Nice.
left them here.
Creepy. I used to
I
get...
told her I would return them, and then I started dating someone else and never saw her
I
again.
had this thing where I would somehow end up with girls' umbrellas. And there was no sex involved. They just left them in my car. It happened multiple times.
Do you still have the umbrellas? Because I need one.
I used to. I don't know. I had like 3 or 4 umbrellas from failed
You
dates. I was like, don't you want your... I was thinking like, don't you want your umbrella back? You should
Yeah.
call me about your umbrella.
Umbrellas are cheap enough you can just replace them.
Was this such a shit date that they didn't want an umbrella back?
Wait, so like the date, like did they get cut off early?
No. They just had umbrellas from like a few girls.
I don't know if there's anything I've collected from people. One girl left like some hair ties.
That's pretty cool. I didn't intercourse any of them, and they left me umbrellas. So thank you, I guess.
Dating is a profit mechanism for you.
I
You're
should
making
start
money off
dating
of it.
again.
to get umbrellas?
Yeah. I mean, I need them. It's been raining 24 out of 26 days or something like that.
Yeah, something insane here.
It sucks.
Friday it didn't, but then yesterday it did. Apparently I didn't go outside.
Yeah,
and I haven't been outside today. I probably won't go outside all day.
It rained like crazy, man. Fucking A.
It's nuts. I
haven't seen the sun. They say April showers bring May flowers, but they're fucking lying.
April showers bring May golden showers.
Yeah. We got the May golden showers all over our faces.
It's like an R. Kelly concert up in here. People getting peed on so much.
Oh, you opening the blinds?
I gotta look at the. I'm gonna look at the golden showers.
See,
this is the first time I've seen sunlight all day. By the way.
Yeah, me too. I mean, when outside,
no, you drove over here.
There was no sunlight when I drove over.
This is the first time I've opened my blinds.
This is nice. This is a good view.
Nah, this is the first natural light I've had all day.
You can see that gray building across the street.
Yeah, I walk around naked a lot, and I notice there's like a daycare center on the 4th floor.
There is?
Yeah, you can see the little chairs. So I probably should keep my dick in my pants. But I don't know if they can see my dick all the way from over there. They earned it.
Yeah, you know, they earned it.
It's hid behind my television, my computer. There's not a lot to see.
You stand on your desk and shake it in between your television and your work computer.
Yeah, just I don't have to touch it. Just wave it back and forth Don't sue us, Nintendo.
Yeah, man.
Don't sue us for using the Mario theme.
Yeah, we're gonna get sued.
What?
We're gonna get sued for sure.
I got this thing of change.
Nice.
I was gonna put it in a coin star, but all the coins are sticking together because I jizzed in it too much. Oh yeah, one coin pushed to another. Do you think it'll pick it up when they're stuck together?
I used to go to Coinstar.
I did when I was growing up because there was one in like the local Harris Teeter.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't buy anything. We would just use the Coinstar, get like our $20, and go to like Home Depot or wherever kids shop.
Wait, you would shop at Home Depot for fun?
Yeah, we were kind of a boring family.
Yeah,
it was pretty laid back.
We watch TV. That's what we do.
We would shop at a store called Goodies.
Oh yeah, the music store.
It started off as a music store, and then they expanded to like other things. Now it's like FYE, where they just sell like video games and movies and like children's toys. Not children's toys, but like Bionicles and shit.
Oh, speaking of FYE, the Boston Mall is closing.
Is there an FYE in there? Oh yeah, there is. When is it closing? Do they have an exact date?
And the food court's going to my Happy Place is going away like next week or something.
Oh shit!
The 30th.
I gotta go to the Chick-fil-A before they close it.
Yeah,
but I'm trying to eat healthier, sort of.
No, let's have Chick-fil-A after this, maybe.
It's Sunday.
Oh fuck you, Chick-fil-A.
Fuck you and your Jesus. It's burped.
Yeah, I think our desire to eat chicken should trump their love of the Bible.
I just want them to denounce God and let me eat chicken.
Yeah. Mostly the second, but also the first.
One has to come with the other. I won't eat your chicken unless you denounce God.
Chick-fil-A is proof of God.
And homophilia. No.
Hemophilia?
What's
Phobia.
fear? Homophobia.
Homophilia.
And it's proof that people can love homos. Homophobia.
Homophilia?
Yeah, there's just two guys thimbling each other.
Yeah, that's what they do on
Sundays. That's why the chicken is so...
They open their stores to thimblers societies.
And they come in and they recite the mantra of Ben Franklin, and they just thimble each other.
E pluribus thimble.
E pluribus thimble.
E pluribus urethra.
Donae stimbly. In thimbles we trust.
He also snorted cocaine with his pee hole.
It was
like a little anteater.
He's like, have you ever suckled in cocaine through your pee hole?
Yeah, I have.
It gives you the best high of your life. I get so rock hard.
He did it before the Constitutional Convention. He knew it was going to run for a long time. He needed the energy. Just a little toot with the pee hole toots.
Doot, 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 pee hole.
Doot, 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 doot,
Speaking of doing cocaine, I don't think they do cocaine in the movie, but I saw Money Monster.
Was it good?
Over the weekend. No, it's terrible.
sucked.
It was awful. I don't know why Cluntang agreed to do it.
Them Julie Roberts in it too.
Yeah, she was in it. She likes to do movies with George Clooney, right? They did movies together before.
Yeah, I think they're the Oceans, whatever.
Yeah, they're in the Oceans
She was in
11,
that
12,
shit,
and 13 together. Yeah, I always confuse her and Sandra Bullock.
Nah, man, you can't confuse them.
Her and Sandy B.
Sandy B. She's from Virginia.
Is she?
Yeah.
Where in Virginia?
Alexandria, I think.
Oh, like close by.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, was somewhere in Virginia featured on Blindside?
I'm not sure, but it was...
No, because they weren't
Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans was, yeah, I played against them in soccer in high school.
Yeah.
They were Mexicans and we tied them, so it was a pretty big deal.
Nice.
It was just a scrimmage game, and then I got kicked off the team for drinking on a field trip.
Goes your athletic career.
The first and only time I ever drank alcohol in high school was on a field trip when we got caught because some idiot posted pictures to Facebook.
Oh yeah, you said that.
Yeah,
it was on it. It was on one of our prior episodes.
And then they called me into the principal's office and he's like, "What did you drink?" And I was like, "I don't know. I don't know."
I just opened my mouth and closed my eyes.
He's like, "Well, what was the clear? Could have been a gin." I was like, I didn't say anything. I don't know." And then I think I ended up confessing and not knowing it. And the other kids were like, "I saw your statement. You got us in trouble."
Speaking of gin, I miss it.
I don't know if I've ever really drank gin.
It's good, man.
I'm not a fan.
This shit is amazing.
I've been drinking a lot of hard root beer lately.
Oh, that's good stuff, right?
Yeah, spiked root beer. It's pretty good. That and like pre-cum.
Yeah.
My own pre-cum.
Yeah.
My own Thimbles.
I either drink pre-cum from an Algea bottle or hard root beer. Sometimes both.
Sometimes both at the same time.
Hard root beer float.
A hard thimble float.
Yeah, hard thimble float, man. God, I want to get thimbled so.
I gotta sneeze.
Nice.
That was a big one. Did you know that if you look at sunlight, or if you look up at lights, it helps you sneeze if you have to sneeze? No, science doesn't know why.
They don't know why.
But if you have to sneeze and you can't get it out, if you look at lights, you sneeze.
Yeah, I just looked up and you get the
little sneezy feeling,
tingly in your nose.
Yeah, science doesn't know why though. It just happens. Twilight. I started making that noise during sex the other day. Stroke a man's cock and he'll purr like a walrus.
Yeah.
I'm hungry for seals.
So some idiot jumped in a lion's den, trying to off himself.
That was it. Was it at the zoo here?
I didn't look it up. I just saw the headline.
I told you when I was a child, I was on the news at the local zoo because I was going to spend the night at the zoo.
Yeah.
It's like a little program they do with my family, me, my brothers, and my dad. And somebody jumped in the lion pit was closed off. There's tons of cops and stuff around it. There's a homeless person a crazy person had jumped in the moat in the lion's den and just started swimming.
Taking a bath.
Yeah, and then the lion was pacing back and forth, and the police were like, "Please get out!" Please, they were trying to help the person get out, and they wouldn't do it because he was mentally unstable, obviously. But they were like, "Please, if the lion attacks you, we have to shoot it, and you're not worth it. Please get out."
They
didn't say it; they implied it. They're like, "We have to shoot the lion if it attacks you." And they don't want to shoot the lion, obviously.
No, because it's not the lion's fault. Somebody jumped in there.
Yeah, and freaked out. Even if it wasn't a deadly animal, if something comes into your home, you freak out, you know?
Yeah.
So I think they eventually got the person out, hopefully sent him to jail or something. But then they were there's a news crew, and the crew was like, "Do you know what happened here?" My dad was like, "Yes, I do." And so he got himself on the news, and I it wasn't tall enough to be in the shot, so I stood behind him and jumped.
Hey, Dad!
I don't know if they could have used the footage, because it was live, right? So it was just my dad talking and 3 kids hopping behind him trying to get on camera. And I got into a fight with my dad because this was back before cell phones. There was a payphone nearby.
Yeah.
And I tried to call 1-800-COLLECT. Because remember the commercials, 1-800-CALL-ATT.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
With the bro guy. So I tried to call ATT to tell my grandparents to watch the news, not realizing that was local news. They wouldn't be able to see it. And I got into a fight with my dad. And yelled at him, called him a dough wiener.
A dough wiener?
Which was an insult I had made up. because he wouldn't let me call my grandparents to watch the local news from a different state.
What the fuck is a dough wiener?
It's just something I made up. When I remember being 9 years old and being like in an argument with my dad, like a movie theater, and then I was like, "You're a dough wiener." That was my insult.
I got in a fight once
Uh-huh.
in my neighborhood, and I tried to punch my neighbor in the balls, and before I did, it said ballroom dancing.
I hit a kid with a tennis racket once.
Nice, probably deserved it.
I don't remember what he was doing. He pissed me off, and he was like trying to beat me up, and he was bigger than me. So I got a tennis racket and hit him in the back with it, right in the spine.
It's like he's a homophiliac. Changed the course.
And the
of
one
his
time
life.
I was roller skating with my brothers. We were like, playing roller hockey in a cul-de-sac. My brother pissed me off, and I stomped on his penis. And he I pushed him to the ground and like stepped on his right in the dick with my rollerblades on. Thank God it didn't like break his nuts open.
Is this the brother that takes selfies? Like,
Yeah, this is the brother.
He
that
had
takes
it
topless.
coming. He had it coming.
I don't remember what he did, but it was a very angry child.
He stomped on his dick. I don't want nieces or nephews ever. Boom, boom, boom.
I'm pretty sure he comes fine. I think he has both testicles intact.
Yeah, that's good.
He ejaculates regularly. He keeps sending me pictures of it. I wish he wouldn't.
I forget who I was talking about this with the other day because my short-term memory sucks now. But we're talking about transplanting your prostates.
Like me and you changing prostates,
Yeah, I think so.
or like getting a prostate transplant. Like,
yeah, like getting a it was my
from
friend,
a dead person.
My friend had an idea about. He's a scientist about growing organs using like tissue to grow like a new liver, and then being on a payment plan so that you would pay every month, and eventually you would need the liver or something. You could swap out livers every like 5 years or something.
Okay.
I was like, well, what about prostate? Instead of like, wow, that's a really cool idea. I was like, Can I get a new prostate?
Can I exchange my prostate for a clean one?
Yeah.
And that one that doesn't have thimbles stuck in it?
It's just thimble marks everywhere.
I'm pretty sure there's complete thimbles lost in my prostate.
All you gotta do is eat a bunch of canned corn and then find out. It'll pop right out.
The thimbles will come right out.
Yeah. Boop, 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 boop.
Corn is the natural enemy for thimbles.
It's like popcorn. Actually,
corn and thimbles are like the north and south pole of a magnet. One just pushes the other out.
You just chug a bunch of kernels and it'll pop your thimble out.
All this sunlight's hurting my eyes now.
Yeah.
Time to close the blinds.
Close them up.
Seen enough.
Close them blinds up, boy.
Seen enough of these golden showers.
Ooh, it's like nice ambiance in here.
Yeah, it's mood lighting, just darkness.
Ooh, I'm horny.
I'm getting horny too. Do we want to go take care of this?
Yeah. Let's go drink each other off.
Okay. Well, see you next time.
Yeah. Oh, it already started.